I was gonna say, you can't answer that phone.
Yeah, was that your girl?
While I'm trying to make a video.
I was gonna say, you started doing some blow right now, dude.
Well, Party Boy's ripping over here. You didn't hear that. All right, anyway. Like and subscribe if you want to see more. Part 1. Coming at you soon, part 2. I think I'm going to move the car in the shop instead of doing it outside on the rocks. I normally like my drinks on the rocks with salt, but I think I'm going to have to do it on some fresh pavement. So yeah, peace. Party Boys ripping in the building. This is the M45. Also known as a Gloria or a Cedric, depending on the year, in Japan. It's the one I manual swapped, put a couple videos out. She has changed since the last video. I already had these wheels bought, partial trade, little cash down, and a buddy hit me up in Indy who had some coilovers, and I happened to have a spare engine, so I drove engine down to Indy and the front shocks off of this, struts, whatever you want to call them, and ended up with some coilovers, and it started a mess of chain of events. We'll see. So yeah, again, put the front coils on. Fitment's horrible on these wheels. I got some spacers that I'll show you here in a second, but going to put the rears on. As you can tell, this is not a standard BR series coil for an M45 if you know anything about them. I actually got the 53 mil collars for the fronts, which happen to be the same thread pitch for the rear. So I think the shock body's the same. I'm not exactly sure. But BC was not extremely stoked on me doing this when I called him about it, so I kind of had to call back again a few weeks later and switch my story up a little bit so they didn't question who was calling again. I'm gonna try to stop saying so much because we're doing this live. This actually is the second or third take, but hey, we gotta start somewhere. All right, so we go onto the back. I go to put the back coils on, and I start tearing, or trying to tear stuff apart, and the bushing, the sleeve in the bushing seized up on the bolt, so I haven't tore any of this apart yet. But in investigation to replace said bushings, investigation to replace said bushings, to get the high quality ball joint bushings, it'd be like $300. So that turned me into looking at other options, which turned me into a whole nother problem. Whole nother problem. All right, this is the first time on camera here. We're gonna come over here now. So instead of buying $310 worth of bushings, I spent a little bit more money, some that I had, some that I didn't, on some knuckles, drop knuckles, which turned into dual caliper drop knuckles, which turned into me buying brakes, which turned into me buying all new arms. I got upper control arms. I kind of went overboard on PBM's website. I got upper control arms. I got camber arms. I got toe arms. I got 370Z upgraded rear axles. 370Z hub bearings. We got new rotors. We got new brakes. I got all the stuff. Ended up getting an e-brake. I got pretty much everything besides the seat to make this thing a full-on drift car. You know, we had to get the hub. Gold. Kind of went full bolt-on boy here. Not gonna lie. Oh, shoot. Okay, this is not stunting. I'm not trying to show off money, because your boy's broke, as you can tell. Okay. Yeah. And it all started because these stupid fucking wheels keep buy one thing and it turns into another. We got the 18 by 10.5 for the rear. Graham lights. I don't even fucking know what series they are because your boy ain't a wheel master. Got these off my buddy. The fronts are 18 by 9.5, I think. And I do have some wheel spacers to help us fit this thing. I rolled the fenders already. Oh yeah, I got trans mount and hopefully motor mounts on the way. I think that's the last thing I need to like really dial this car in here. And I'm gonna hopefully be building some headers for it. So yeah, we're gonna start with this. The exhaust is probably gonna drag the ground. And I gotta get all this on before I can put any of that on. Because once that goes on, this car's gotta be in the shop. She ain't just gonna be sitting in my driveway. We know somebody who got a car stolen already this year. What is that, GS 300? Yeah, I think it was gnarly. Wish we had a picture of that. But, all right, yeah. Party Boys ripping. Until next time.